More and more young people are being diagnosed with cancer. For the first time in U.S. history, this year, we are expecting to see an estimated 2 million Americans diagnosed with cancer. But what's even more concerning is the rate of cancer increasing among individuals under the age of 50. One type of cancer that's seen a significant increase among younger people is colon cancer. The reasons behind this trend are not entirely clear, but the statistics are startling. Rates of colon cancer among adults aged 25 to 49 have surged by an astonishing 48%. While the disease is on the rise, a new study has found that it can be detected at an earlier stage through a new blood screening test. The results of a clinical trial show that the blood test is 83% accurate in detecting colon cancer. The FDA is now evaluating this blood test, and if approved, it can transform the way we detect the disease. For more on this, we are now joined by gastroenterologist Dr. Barbara Jung. Thank you so much for joining me tonight.
Thank you for having me, Kelsey.
You know, I find this upsetting. It should be quite opposite, that we are seeing a rise in cancer cases, and it really should be opposite than that. We're seeing across the world, here in the United States. Is it the meat that we're eating, the hormones, the environment, the PFAs? What is it? What's going on here?
Thank you, Kelsey. Yes, as you said in your introduction, it's quite puzzling. We, as practicing gastroenterologists, have been watching this for a while with some alarm, particularly because, as you mentioned, we don't screen young people for colon cancer. And colon cancer is preventable at early stages. So we have ways of detecting early and even preventing colon cancer if we screen the individuals. But individuals that young, we don't typically screen.
You know, I was reading that colonoscopies right now, they're typically done around the age of 45. Do you think that age should be reduced because we are seeing this higher rate of colon cancer?
There's been a lot of debate. Remember that we're not screening all eligible individuals right now. Colon cancer screening with colonoscopy is risky. You have to take time off from work. It is very costly. And the rates, while alarmingly high in the younger population, are still too low to warrant screening everyone. And frankly, Kelsey, we wouldn't know where to start. Do we screen everybody after age 20? We just don't have the data for that, nor do we have the manpower.
Well, can you go ahead and tell me a little bit more about this new blood test that is out there? They're saying it's 83% accurate. That is according to clinical trials. Is this something that people should go out there and try to get? Of course, we're waiting to see if it will be FDA approved.
Yes, so very exciting. I would say where I stand, any test is better than no test. We have a lot of good tests available, blood tests, stool tests, colonoscopies. So encourage folks to do the test that works best for them. Remembering that this blood test will detect cancer. It will not prevent cancer. For instance, if you undergo a colonoscopy, precancerous lesions can be found, they can be removed, and cancer effectively prevented. So we still need to learn a lot more when and how to best apply this. I do have some hope for younger people. This study did not look at patients under age 45, but I'm hoping that maybe we can do larger studies finding out exactly who and when one should get screened.
Can you kind of explain how this blood cancer test works? It basically bleeds these cancer cells, right? How does it detect the cancer?
It's cell-free DNA. So the idea is that any and all cells shed DNA into the bloodstream. And this is a pattern of different changes in DNA that are being picked up that happen to be sensitive to picking up cancer, particularly colon cancer. Now, there's going to be other cancer tests on the horizon with the same technique, so stay tuned.
All right, we will stay tuned, and I hope things get better. Thank you so much, Dr. Barbara Jung. Thank you for your time. Thanks for coming on the program.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider, and don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.